Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Or, well, welcome to the video. It's me, your host, and get this, we are about to go on an absolutely epic journey. I'm talking about a trip to one of the most beautiful, most incredible, most breathtaking places on the entire planet. We're heading to the Philippines. You've seen the pictures, you've heard the stories, maybe you've even dreamed about it. It's got over 7,000 islands, which is just insane. That's more islands than I have thank you notes to write after my birthday. It's a place where every corner you turn, there's something new and amazing waiting for you. So buckle up, because this is going to be good. Now, we're not just doing any old tour. No. We are diving headfirst into the top 10, the best of the best, the absolute must-do outing activities that every single tourist needs to have on their list. I'm talking experiences that will change your life, or at the very least, make your friends on social media super jealous. Get ready for turquoise waters, unbelievable landscapes, food that will make you want to write a song about it, and adventures that will get your heart pounding. We've curated this list just for you, picking the most unforgettable, the most thrilling, and the most uniquely Filipino experiences out there. It's the ultimate bucket list. This isn't just a list, it's a story. It's a collection of tales about ancient wonders, natural marvels, and the incredible spirit of the Filipino people. We're going to explore it all together, and I'll be your guide every step of the way. Think of me as your travel buddy, the one who's always way too excited and probably brought too many snacks. We're going to share the laughs, the gasps of awe, and maybe even a few moments of, whoa, did that just happen? This is more than just watching a video. It's about feeling the sun on your skin, hearing the waves crash, and getting a taste of pure, unadulterated adventure. So, are you ready? I can't hear you, but I'm going to assume you're screaming, yes, at your screen. Let's set the tone right now. This is going to be fun. It's going to be engaging, exciting, and full of energy. We're going to laugh, we're going to be amazed, and we're going to create some amazing memories, even if it's just from your couch. But hey, maybe this will be the push you need to book that ticket. From the crystal clear waters of Palawan to the historic streets of Vigan, we're covering the whole archipelago of awesomeness. So grab your sunglasses, put on your favorite travel shirt, and let's kick off this incredible journey through the Philippines. First stop, paradise. And trust me, you are not going to want to miss a single second of this. Let's go! Island hopping in Palawan has been voted the best island in the world. You'll find your way to a local port. The boatmen are the coolest. You hop on a banca. The wind is in your hair, the sun is on your face. You see giant, majestic limestone cliffs rising straight out of the water. You emerge into a hidden lagoon. It's like a cathedral made by nature. The sand is so white and so fine, it's like powdered sugar. They set up a whole feast for you right there on the beach. The coral reefs are teeming with life. The ride back to town is quiet, staring out at the sunset. It's a perfect end to a perfect day of island hopping in Palawan. Okay, so you thought Palawan was the peak? Get ready, because we are leveling up. We are going from world-class to legendary. Our number 2 activity is heading to a place so special, so pristine, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're talking about diving or snorkeling in the Tubbataha Reefs Natural Park. Now, this isn't your casual hop-off-the-beach kind of snorkeling trip. Oh no, this is the big leagues. This is the Mount Everest of diving in the Philippines. Tubbataha is located right in the middle of the Sulu Sea, 100 miles from the nearest coastline. It's remote, it's protected, and it's absolutely bursting with life. Getting there is a serious commitment, and that's part of what makes it so incredible. You can only visit Tubbataha on a live-aboard boat. That's right, you live on a boat for a week. How cool is that? It's like being a pirate, but with better food and air conditioning. The season is super short, only from mid-March to mid-June, when the seas are calmest. So you have to plan this. You book your spot on a boat, you fly to Puerto Princesa and Palawan, and you board your home for the next several days. The journey out to the reef takes about 10 hours, usually overnight. You go to sleep docked in a port, and you wake up in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nothing but the deepest, darkest blue water you've ever seen. That feeling of waking up on the live-aboard is something else. You step out onto the deck with your morning coffee, and there's no land in sight. Just a 360-degree horizon of ocean and sky. It's a profound sense of isolation, but in a good way. You feel like a true explorer, an adventurer who has left the known world behind to discover something truly wild and untouched. You can feel the anticipation building among everyone on the boat. The dive masters are prepping the gear, people are rereading their fish identification books. There's a buzz in the air, a shared excitement for what lies just beneath the surface of that calm, blue water. The reef isn't just one spot. It's a massive marine park made up of two large atolls, the North Atoll and the South Atoll, and a smaller reef called Jesse Beasley Reef. An atoll, by the way, is a ring-shaped coral reef, which is just about the coolest geological formation ever. Because it's so protected and remote, the coral here has been allowed to grow and thrive in a way that you just don't see in many other places in the world. This isn't just a dive spot, it's a living laboratory. It's a glimpse into what the oceans looked like hundreds of years ago. It's a sanctuary, a jewel, and you're one of the lucky few who gets to experience it firsthand. The first dive of the trip. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for. You get your gear on, you do your buddy check, and you stand on the edge of the dive platform. The dive master gives the briefing, telling you what you might see. Sharks, turtles, massive schools of fish. It almost sounds too good to be true. Then comes the command, dive, dive, dive! You take that giant stride off the boat and plunge into the water. For a second it's all bubbles and chaos, and then clarity. You descend slowly, and the world just opens up beneath you. It's not a gradual slope, it's a wall. A sheer, vertical wall of coral that drops down into a deep, dark abyss. It is breathtaking. The sheer density of life is staggering. It's almost overwhelming. The wall is covered in every color and shape of coral imaginable. Huge sea fans, massive barrel sponges, vibrant soft corals swaying in the current. And the fish, oh my God, the fish. They are not in small groups, they are in massive, swirling schools. Thousands upon thousands of jacks forming a tornado of silver. Barracudas hanging motionless in the blue, watching you with their menacing eyes. It's like being dropped into the middle of a bustling underwater metropolis. Everywhere you look, there's something happening. A turtle gracefully swims by, a moray eel peeks out from a crevice, a group of bannerfish dance in unison. And then you see the big stuff. The reason so many divers make this pilgrimage. Sharks. Lots of them. White-tip reef sharks and gray reef sharks are everywhere. You'll see them resting on sandy patches on the reef or cruising effortlessly along the wall. They are so majestic, so powerful, and they could not care less that you are there. You're just a strange, bubbly creature visiting their home. Seeing a shark in its natural habitat is a humbling, awe-inspiring experience that completely changes your perception of them. They are not monsters. They are the guardians of the reef, the kings of this underwater kingdom, and you are just a humble visitor in their court. Every dive is different. One dive you might be exploring a shipwreck that has been completely taken over by coral and is now home to thousands of fish. The next, you might be doing a drift dive, where you just let the current carry you along the reef wall like you're on a magical underwater conveyor belt. You just glide effortlessly past this incredible panorama of life. For snorkelers, it's just as amazing. The top of the reef is shallow and so full of life and color, you feel like you're swimming in an aquarium. You don't need to go deep to be completely blown away by the sheer biodiversity of Tubbataha. It's a world-class experience for everyone. Beyond the sharks and the massive schools of fish, Tubbataha is a sanctuary for some of the ocean's most charismatic megafauna. We're talking about the gentle giants. It is one of the best places in the world to encounter whale sharks. Yes, whale sharks, the largest fish in the sea. Imagine you're just swimming along, mesmerized by a clownfish, and then you look out into the blue, and this enormous polka-dotted shadow just glides into view. Your heart stops. It's a whale shark, and it's heading your way. They are so massive, yet so graceful. They move with a slow, calming confidence, their huge mouths open to filter plankton from the water. Swimming alongside one of these magnificent creatures is an experience that will stay with you forever. It is profoundly moving. You feel so incredibly small and insignificant next to this gentle giant, yet you also feel this incredible sense of connection to the natural world. They are completely harmless, and they often seem as curious about you as you are about them. They might swim slowly past, their giant eye looking you over before they disappear back into the deep blue. It's a moment of pure magic, a gift from the ocean. And in Tubbataha, these encounters are not uncommon. The reef is a critical part of their migration route, a safe place for them to feed and thrive. It's not just whale sharks either. The Chocolate Hills in Bohol. Over 1,000 hills create a bizarre, incredible landscape. They aren't made of chocolate, but during the dry season the grass turns a rich, chocolatey brown. The sheer number of hills is mind-boggling. Local legends say they're the remnants of a giant's fight or tears. Get your adrenaline pumping with an ATV ride around the hills. Meet the world's cutest big-eyed creature, the tarsier. Don't forget the Lobak River cruise. Gently cruise down the jungle-lined river while enjoying a Filipino buffet. Bohol offers so much more than just the chocolate hills. Alright, next up on our incredible Philippine adventure, we are heading way up north into the mountains of Ifugao. And what we're about to see is so epic, so mind-blowing, it's often called the eighth wonder of the world. I'm talking about the Banaue rice terraces. Forget everything you think you know about farming. This is not your grandpa's cornfield. This is art. This is history. This is pure, unadulterated genius carved into the side of a mountain range. It's like a giant green staircase leading straight up to the clouds. And let me tell you, the view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. It will knock your socks off. These aren't just any old terraces. These things are ancient. We're talking 2,000 years old. 2,000 years! That's before the internet, before TV, before even sliced bread. They were built by the ancestors of the local indigenous people, the Ifugao, and they did it all by hand. Can you believe that? No heavy machinery, no bulldozers, no laser levels. Just sheer human strength, ingenuity, and a deep understanding of their environment. They carved these steps into the mountainsides with their bare hands and basic tools, creating this incredible, sustainable farming system that's still used today. It's a living monument to human perseverance. When you first lay eyes on them, it's hard to process what you're seeing. The scale of it is just immense. The terraces follow the natural contours of the mountains, creating these beautiful flowing lines that stretch for miles and miles. It looks like a massive green amphitheater built for gods. And the colors! Depending on the season, you'll see every shade of green imaginable, from bright, vibrant lime to deep, rich emerald. When the paddies are filled with water, they act like thousands of tiny mirrors, reflecting the sky and the clouds. It's a photographer's dream and a nature lover's paradise all rolled into one. What's truly amazing is that this is a living landscape. This isn't a ruin or a museum piece, it's a working farm. You'll see local Ifugao farmers tending to their rice crops, their feet submerged in the muddy water, using the same techniques that have been passed down for generations. It's a direct connection to the past, a continuous story that has been unfolding on these mountains for 2 millennia. You're not just looking at a pretty view, you're witnessing a culture, a history, and a way of life that has endured against all odds. It's powerful stuff, really powerful. Now, you can't just look at the terraces from a viewpoint. No. To really experience them, you have to get in there. You have to walk them, and I mean that literally. You can go trekking along the narrow walls of the paddies. It's an adventure in itself. Some of these paths are only a foot wide, with a steep drop on one side. So, don't look down. It's a test of balance and bravery, but it's so worth it. You're walking on the same paths that farmers have walked for centuries, with this epic panoramic view surrounding you at every step. It's an immersive experience that connects you directly to the place. The best way to do this is with a local guide. These guys are amazing. They know the terraces like the back of their hands. They can tell you which paths are safe, share stories about their ancestors, and point out things you'd never notice on your own. They'll show you the intricate irrigation systems, channels of bamboo and stone that bring water down from the mountaintop forests to feed every single paddy. It's a marvel of ancient engineering, a complex system that works in perfect harmony with nature. It's like getting a behind-the-scenes tour of one of the greatest architectural achievements in human history. As you trek deeper into the terraces, you'll come across small, traditional Ifugao villages. These aren't tourist traps. These are real communities where people live their lives. You might see kids playing, women weaving, or men repairing their traditional houses called bale. It's a glimpse into a world that feels a million miles away from our busy modern lives. The people are incredibly warm and welcoming. They might offer you a cup of rice wine or invite you to sit with them for a while. It's a humbling and heartwarming experience to be welcomed into their world, even for a short time. And the trek itself is just stunning. You'll pass by waterfalls cascading down the mountainside, cross rickety-looking but surprisingly sturdy wooden bridges, and climb stone staircases that feel as old as time itself. Every turn reveals a new, more spectacular view than the last. You're surrounded by the sounds of nature, the rushing water, the chirping birds, the wind rustling through the rice stalks. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. It's not just a hike, It's a journey back in time, a physical and spiritual pilgrimage through a landscape that is sacred, beautiful, and utterly unforgettable. If you think the view from Banaue is amazing, just wait until you see the Batad rice terraces. You have to hike a bit to get there, but trust me, it's worth every single step. Batad is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is spectacular. The terraces here are shaped like a perfect amphitheater, curving around a small village in the center. It's even more dramatic, more concentrated, and more jaw-droppingly beautiful than Banaue. It's one of those places that looks fake, like a CGI background from the movie Avatar. You have to keep blinking to make sure it's real. It's just that perfect. The journey to Batad is part of the adventure. You take a jeepney, one of those colorful, iconic Filipino jeeps, along a winding mountain road, and then you hike the rest of the way down into the valley. The anticipation builds with every step. And when you finally round a corner and see the Batad amphitheater spread out before you, it's a moment of pure awe. You just stop and stare, trying to take it all in. It's a view that hits you right in the soul, a powerful reminder of what humans and nature can create when they work together. It's truly a wonder of the world. And what's at the bottom of this incredible amphitheater? Only one of the most refreshing rewards you could ask for: Tapia Falls. After a hot, sweaty trek through the terraces, you can hike down to this massive, powerful waterfall and jump into the ice-cold pool at its base. The water is so clear and invigorating it washes away all the fatigue from your hike. It's the perfect way to cool off and relax, surrounded by the roar of the falls and the stunning beauty of the jungle. It's nature's spa, and the price of admission is just a little bit of sweat. Totally worth it. So when you visit the rice terraces, don't just stick to the main viewpoints. Go deeper. Explore Batad, visit the other nearby terrace clusters like Mayon and Hapao, each with its own unique character. Spend a few days here, stay in a local guest house, eat the local food, and talk to the people. This isn't just a quick photo op, it's a deep dive into a rich and resilient culture. It's an experience that will challenge you, inspire you, and leave you with a profound sense of respect for the Ifugao people and their incredible legacy. It's more than just a trip, it's a life-changing journey. Alright party people, grab your boards because we are heading to the surfing capital of the Philippines. Get ready for some serious sun, sand, and epic waves. We're going to Siargao. This place is legendary. It used to be a sleepy little island, a secret spot known only to the most hardcore surfers. But the secret's out, and now it's this amazing, vibrant destination that's buzzing with energy. But don't worry, it hasn't lost its chill, laid-back vibe. It's the perfect mix of world-class adventure and island relaxation. It's just cool. Everything about it is cool. The people are cool, the vibe is cool, the waves are definitely cool. The main event, the star of the show, the reason surfers from all over the world make the pilgrimage to this island, is a wave called Cloud 9. Just the name is awesome, right? Cloud 9. It sounds like a dream, and for surfers it pretty much is. This is a powerful, fast-barreling right-hand reef break that is not for the faint of heart. When it's firing, it creates these thick, hollow tubes that are just picture-perfect. It's the kind of wave you see in magazines, the kind that makes you want to quit your job, move to an island, and dedicate your life to surfing. It's a beast, but a beautiful one. But here's the thing, you don't have to be a pro to enjoy the show. There's this awesome 3-story wooden viewing tower built right on the pier at Cloud 9. You can walk out there, grab a seat, and get a front-row view of all the action. You can watch these incredibly talented surfers, both locals and visitors, take on this monster wave. You see them paddle hard, drop in, and disappear inside the barrel, hoping they make it out the other side. The energy is electric. You can feel the power of the ocean, hear the crowd gasp and cheer. It's like watching a major sporting event. But the stadium is the Pacific Ocean. And let's talk about the vibe. Siargao has this magnetic pull. It's a place where everyone seems to be living their best life. You've got surfers with sun-bleached hair and perpetual smiles, artists and yogis, digital nomads tapping away on laptops in beachside cafes. It's a community built around a shared love for the ocean and a simple, happy way of life. Everyone is friendly, everyone is laid back. You can spend your days surfing, your afternoons napping in a hammock, and your evenings eating fresh seafood and sharing stories with new friends from all. Get ready to dive into food tripping in Manila. It's a culinary adventure, a symphony for your taste buds. The energy is electric, with sizzles from street carts and laughter from open-air eateries. Start in Binondo, the world's oldest Chinatown, with vendors guarding recipes passed down for generations. Try kwek kwek and isaw. Don't miss adobo, the king of Filipino cuisine, or sinigang, a uniquely tangy soup. For a grand finale, lechon is a must-try. Indulge in halo halo for dessert. Experience the dampa markets, where you select fresh seafood and have it cooked at Paluto restaurants. Explore Manila's malls for high-end dining. Discover modern Filipino cuisine with innovative twists. Manila offers a rich food journey full of incredible surprises. We just ate our way through Manila, and now we need to work it off. We are heading to the province of Albay to meet Mount Mayon. Get a load of this thing. It is famous for being the world's most perfectly symmetrical, cone-shaped volcano. You're not just going for a walk in the mountains, you're exploring the slopes of a living, breathing giant. The most popular activity is an ATV ride. You get on one of these bad boys and you ride through rivers, muddy trails, and rocky paths, all with this gigantic, perfect volcano as your backdrop. The main event for many visitors is the trek or ride to the Mayon lava wall. One of the most poignant and famous places to visit is the Cagsawa ruins. All that remains today is the church's bell tower, standing alone in a field of volcanic rock with the perfect cone of Mayon looming directly behind it. But the real can't-miss treat is the sili ice cream. Yes, chili ice cream. Mount Mayon is not just a mountain, it's the heart and soul of this entire region, and it is absolutely unforgettable. Alright, let's move on to number 8. And folks, this one is special. This is one of those bucket list, once-in-a-lifetime, tell your grandkids about it experiences. We are going to Donsol in the province of Sorsogon to swim with the largest fish in the entire world. I'm talking about whale sharks. And before you panic, let me just say whale sharks. They are not whales, and they are not the kind of sharks you see in the movies. These are gentle, slow-moving, filter-feeding giants. They are the peaceful, polka-dotted buses of the ocean. And in Donsol, you can get in the water and swim right alongside them. Can you even imagine? It's unreal. Now, what makes Donsol so special is that it's the whale shark capital of the world, and they do it right. The interactions here are highly regulated to be as ethical and non-invasive as possible. This isn't a zoo, this isn't an aquarium, this is the wild. You're going out into their natural habitat on their terms. There's no feeding, no touching, no scuba diving allowed, only... We're going to Vigan in the Ilocos Sur province. The main event is Calle Crisologo. The streets are made of cobblestones, polished smooth by centuries of footsteps. You're strolling down the street with Spanish colonial houses on either side. It's all about the Terraces, these horse-drawn carriages. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. You eat. You have to try the vegan empanada. It's stuffed with green papaya, mung beans, and vegan longanisa. We can't forget the bagnet. It's pork belly that's been deep-fried not once, but twice. You gotta visit the Bantay Bell Tower. The view is worth every single step. You have to go to Pagbernayan, where they make the famous vegan jars, and you can try it yourself. Don't skip the museums. The Crisologo Museum is one of those ancestral houses preserved as a museum. Vegan is the total package. Alright, we've trekked, we've dived, we've eaten, we've traveled back in time. Now it's time for number 10. And for our grand finale, we are going to paradise. I'm talking about the kind of place you see on postcards and think, that can't be real. But oh, it is, my friends. It is very real. We are going to Boracay, and specifically to the legendary White Beach. Now, I've seen beaches, you've seen beaches, but we have not seen a beach like this. The sand, it's not just white, it's otherworldly. It's like powdered sugar or flour. It's so fine and soft, it squeaks when you walk on it. I'm not kidding, it's the softest sand you will ever feel in your life. You can lie down on it, and it's like lying on a cloud, and it never gets hot. You can walk on it barefoot in the middle of the day, and it stays cool to the touch. It's some kind of beach magic, I don't know. It stretches for 4 kilometers, this perfect ribbon of blindingly white sand meeting the most incredible turquoise water. It's divided into 3 stations. Station 1 is the quiet high-end area. Station 2 is the lively center with all the action. And Station 3 is more laid back and budget-friendly. There's a spot for everyone. The water is just as amazing as the sand. It's crystal clear, it's warm, and it's so calm it's like a giant swimming pool. You can see your toes even when you're neck deep. There are no big waves, just gentle little ripples lapping at the shore. It's the perfect place to just float on your back, look up at the blue sky, and let all your worries just drift away. You can wade out for what feels like miles, and the water is still just up to your waist. It's incredibly safe and perfect for families, for couples, for anyone who just wants to relax and soak up the beauty. This isn't just a beach, it's an experience. It's the ultimate tropical fantasy brought to life. It's the reason people travel halfway around the world, waking up, stepping out of your hotel, and having this view greet you. It's something you'll never get tired of. It's the kind of beauty that makes you stop and just be silent for a minute. You just have to take it all in. White Beach in Boracay is, without a doubt, one of the most beautiful beaches on the entire planet. It's the perfect 10, the ultimate destination for pure, unadulterated relaxation and bliss. Okay, so you think the beach is beautiful during the day? Just you wait. Just wait until the sun starts to go down. The sunsets in Boracay are legendary. They are on a whole other level. The whole sky just explodes into color. We're talking about oranges, pinks, purples, fiery reds. It's like a masterpiece being painted across the heavens right before your eyes. And the best way to watch it is on A is a traditional Filipino sailboat with these two outriggers on the sides. It's the signature boat of Boracay. It's fantastic. You get on one of these sailboats just before dusk and you just glide silently across the water. There's no engine noise, just the sound of the wind in the sail and the water gently splashing against the hull. You lie back on this net that's stretched between the boat and the outrigger, suspended just above the water, with a drink in your hand. As the sun dips below the horizon, it silhouettes all the other sailboats, creating this iconic, breathtaking image. It is the most peaceful, most beautiful, most romantic thing you can possibly do. It's a core memory waiting to happen. It is just wow. And when the sun is gone, the show is not over. Oh no, the beach comes alive in a completely different way. The restaurants and bars that line the shore set up tables and chairs right on the sand. They light up torches and hang fairy lights, transforming the entire beach into this magical, twinkling paradise. You can have a romantic dinner with your feet in the sand, listening to the sound of the waves. There's live music, from acoustic singers to full-on bands, creating this incredible, chill, happy atmosphere. The vibe is just immaculate. And then there are the fire dancers. You have to see the fire dancers. These incredibly talented performers come out onto the beach and put on a show that will leave you speechless. They spin and toss these flaming torches and chains, creating mesmerizing patterns of fire against the dark night sky. It's thrilling, it's beautiful, and it adds this whole other layer of excitement to the evening. From the spectacular sunset to dinner on the sand to the fire dancers, the evenings in Boracay are just as unforgettable as the sun-drenched days. It's a 24/7 paradise, folks. Look, you could spend your whole trip just lying on White Beach and that would be a vacation well spent. I wouldn't blame you, but if you do get a little itch for adventure, Boracay has got you covered. There are so many water sports to try. You can go parasailing and get a bird's-eye view of the entire island. You can ride a banana boat with your friends and try not to fall off. You can go jet skiing, stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking. If you can do it on the water, you can do it in Boracay. It's a playground for water lovers. And there are other beaches to explore too. White Beach gets all the fame, but you should definitely check out Puka Beach. It's on the northern tip of the island, and it's named for the puka shells that you can find mixed in with the sand. It's more rustic, more rugged, and way less crowded than White Beach. It's the perfect place to escape for a few hours and feel like you have a piece of paradise all to yourself. Or you can go to Donsol, an open-air shopping area right off the beach where you can find everything from souvenirs to swimwear to amazing restaurants. For one of the best views on the island, you have to make your way up to Mount Luho. It's the highest point in Boracay. And from the observation deck at the top, you get this incredible 360-degree panoramic view of the whole island. You can see the curve of White Beach, the different shades of blue in the water, the lush greenery in the island's interior. It really gives you a sense of the geography and the sheer beauty of the place. It's a great little hike, or you can take a tricycle up. The view is absolutely worth the trip. So, Boracay is the complete package. It's not just the world's most beautiful beach. It's a destination that offers something for everyone. Whether you want to do nothing but relax and work on your tan, or you want to fill your days with thrilling water sports and exploration, you can do it here. It's a place that has managed to bounce back and become even more beautiful after its rehabilitation. It's clean, it's stunning, and it's waiting for you. It's the perfect, spectacular end to our top 10 list. It's pure, blissful, tropical perfection. And that's our list. Wow, what a trip, right? From the lagoons of Palawan to the historic streets of Vigan and ending up in paradise in Boracay. The Philippines, am I right? It's just unbelievable. It's got everything. Adventure, history, culture, nature, and some of the most incredible food and friendliest people on the planet. I mean, come on. Swimming with whale sharks, surfing Cloud9, seeing rice terraces carved by hand 2,000 years ago. These aren't just vacation activities, folks. These are life-changing experiences. These are the stories you'll be telling for years and years. So what are you waiting for? Get out a piece of paper, open the Notes app on your phone. I don't care what you do, but you need to start making your own Philippines bucket list. Which one of these 10 amazing adventures are you going to do first? Are you a diver ready to explore Tubbataha? Or a foodie ready to take on Manila? Or maybe you just want to grab a good book and plant yourself on that powdery sand in Boracay? There are no wrong answers here, people. The only wrong answer is not going at all. We really hope this video got you excited and inspired you to plan your own trip. This country has so much to offer, and we've only just scratched the surface. There are thousands of other islands and countless other adventures waiting to be discovered. That's the beauty of it. So if you enjoyed this little tour of the Philippines, do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, give it a little tap, a little click. It really helps us out. And for more travel videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring that little notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We want to hear from you. Head down to the comments and let us know which of these spots is at the top of your list. Or if you've been to the Philippines, tell us your favorite spot that we missed. And please, share this video with your friends, your family, your travel buddy, anyone who needs a little dose of paradise in their life. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next trip. Take care.